I don't know if any of you actually care to know what my thoughts on Cody Rhodes leaving AEW, presumably going back to WWE is, but I'm going to give it to you anyway. I've been a long time wrestling fan since as far back as I can remember, 4 or 5 years old. Used to watch wrestling with my grandmother, with my granny, back in the good old Jim Crockett days, the NWA days, the AWA world class days, like Smoky Mountain Wrestling, like old school as old school, back when the territories were still around. So I've been watching wrestling for a really, really long time, and I cannot for the life of me understand why Cody Rhodes would presumably, we don't know, he hasn't said anything yet publicly, but the thought is that he's going to go back to WWE, chasing down the dollars, chasing down the big money, that can be thrown his way that did not get thrown his way by Tony Khan. 6 years ago, Cody Rhodes left WWE because of creative control. He was stuck in a Stardust character after fiddling around for the first few years of his career in the mid-card, winning, I think, tag team championships and the Intercontinental Championship. And then he had to go and do Stardust for a little while. Then he asked for his release because he just cannot stand being under that glass ceiling that WWE always puts talent under. So money was good. He even said in interviews that he was getting the money and the money was fine. He wanted creative control. So he goes out and bets on himself in the Indies and finds his way up in ROH, New Japan, becomes a part of the Bullet Club, split off, become part of the Elite, and then is one of the founding members of AEW, All Elite Wrestling, funded by Tony Khan, who is basically the owner, but also funded under the leadership of Kenny Omega and the Young Bucks, along with Cody Rhodes. And then you start booking yourself, going to Tony with your creative control, booking yourself in really random angles, kind of sometimes burying younger talent, like the Anthony Ogogo thing was horrible, should have never happened anyway. But you get to a place where your character becomes stale if you don't switch it up, and just refusing to go heel for stupid reasons and stupid purposes. While you're kind of already in a tween person to begin with, like, it doesn't make any sense. And if you honestly think that you bought enough stock, you put enough stock in yourself that you're going to have creative control with Vince McMahon after you stepped outside and created basically his only competition, if you think that he's going to just, oh man, Cody, he did a really good job, let's give him a good run. Let's give him a really good run for the money here because he's done so good. No. What you're going to do, Cody, is you're going to go right back under his umbrella, and Vince McMahon is not going to be able to control himself with, ha ha ha, I got him back. Go get your Stardust uniform on, buddy. Like, come on, man. You really think that? I'm hoping that this is the work of all works. But if this is legit and he goes back to WWE, buddy, you get what you deserve. Cody, you get what you deserve. You will be back in a Stardust costume uniform, living shattered dreams in less than a year. You may have your WrestleMania moment, but there's no way he's going to put you over Brock Lesnar. There's no way you're going to get put over Bobby Lashley. There's no way in the world those things are going to happen. You think he's going to put you over Seth Rollins? You think he's going to put you over Roman Reigns? Not in a million years. Not in a million years. So this is just my little rant, my little take. You guys can feel how you want to feel. There is no way, in my opinion, that if Cody Rhodes goes back to WWE, he will have nothing more than a solid one returning angle run, and then it's back to the Stardust. You're going to be right back in the Stardust costume, buddy. Sorry. Hate it for you. In the end, I hope it's the work of all works for him to be able to change his character in AEW. I don't know. It's a crazy thing about those egos. It's a crazy thing about those egos. All that bashing WWE, wrestling has more than one royal family, using a sledgehammer to smash the throne just to crawl back and chase the almighty dollar. It doesn't make sense. somebody in the comment section make it make sense for me.